September 26, 2023, because I have not said a joke yet today.
I'm ready.
What kind of music do chiropractors like?
Breakdancing.
Hip hop.
Okay.
I was thinking hip something, but I didn't know that. Like hip something.
Yes. I like breaking better. Oh, goodness gracious.
What kind of shoes does a lazy person wear?
Loafers.
Yeah. What do mascara and lipstick ever get in an argument? Sure, but then they make up.
Okay, I think we are live because there's a comment here from a Facebook user. So, hello everybody. CT, you've got one more joke for us?
One more. How does a penguin build his house? It glues it together.
Oh gosh.
Glues.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get one of these before you say the punchline.
They're called the groaners for dad jokes. So if you want to use ChatGPT or Claude or Anthropic or Bard, ask it to come back with groaners for dad jokes. Or the other one is roll your eye dad jokes.
Okay.
Roll your eye dad jokes. Okay, well, hello. Welcome to Fla-Mingle. We took last week off for lots of various reasons. Mostly I was traveling, and the first time that I did that trip, nothing worked. So I was not going to put anybody else, especially the poor souls in the Columbia, Missouri McDonald's, through that chaos again. So hello. Ladies, why don't you tell, I see some new names in the chat already. So introduce yourselves. Who are you? What do you do? Does everybody have a workshop tomorrow?
Yes.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
Not
TT
me.
and I will tell you about our workshops tomorrow in the We Meet Wednesday event, but tell us something fun about you. Kate, you can go first.
Oh, I get to go first.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Kate. I work as an energy healing practitioner. I work with both people and with pets. And I was talking before we started streaming about the fact that I actually love to cook, although I don't have time. So today it was just hot dogs. Nothing exciting. But I really do like to make nice big meals. I do.
I do not like to cook. I do not like to make big meals. I don't even like to eat big meals. And I have not eaten a hot dog since the 7th grade. Fun fact.
Just crazy.
That's kind of like a Dr. Seuss book coming. I do not like cooking. I like hot dogs.
Jody.
All right. Hi, everyone. Jody Solberg here. I am a mental wellness professional. I'm a certified master hypnotherapist. And what I do is I help professional women just like you all here in this group to be able to untangle and rewire all that negative subconscious programming so that you can reduce things like anxiety, heal from trauma and burnout, and you can actually create some work-life harmony. And I teach you how to pass those tools on to the next generation as well. So there you go. And I'm excited to be here. I do not have a workshop this week. I will have one next week. So I will tell you all about that next week. But I do have a special event going on tonight. So I am doing a Harmonize Your Life masterclass this evening. So if anyone is interested in that, I will put it in the comments and you are welcome to join us. There's a replay. So if you can't make it live, then you can check that out.
Sweet. And Kate, didn't you do, yes, absolutely, Jody, put the link to your event in, let me think about this. Yes, in the comment over here. So then we can share it to all the places that we're streaming. Wait, let me make sure. It's not. Yep, that's good. And then Kate, didn't you do a work? I was making sure I wasn't going to break any rules because, you know, in one group that we stream, there are rules. So I have to go through the checklist in my head. Didn't you do a workshop last week? Uh-oh. I think
Oh,
Kate
she
froze.
Kate's
So
frozen.
while we wait
I'll
for
talk
Kate,
about her workshop from last week
Okay.
That's great.
until she comes on because I was at one of her demos. She did voice scanning. It's called AO scan. So she walked us through a modality that she's adding to her practice. It's an app, and there she is. It's an app. Let me just finish though. It's an app and technology combined based on your voice. And so I gave her a voice sample, and she ran a scan and a diagnostic, and then it gave me a report, and it gave me some sounds to listen to help support where I was deficient in some of my frequencies, vibrations, energies, organs, blood pressure, mental, thyroid, all of it.
that's fantastic. And okay,
It's very techy for me.
It's powerful though. That's amazing, Kate. So all the tech, that's the thing that blew me away when I first got to know you. I didn't realize how much technology that there is that can be involved with your energy healing. So yeah.
You don't have to have special gifts or skills to do energy healing work or to like heal your body. Like you're an energetic being. And so I like to empower people with like self-care and self-healing practices. And so that's what my workshop was about, was this is the coolest self-healing tool. And I would love for you to see the replay, to actually see it demonstrated, and how you can actually use it in your life, because anybody can use this as something to like help beat stress. So but then you get like this personalized sound therapy kind of healing to listen to. So it's fun.
Well, the fact that it can do any kind of health diagnosis, and doesn't replace you going to the doctors. It doesn't mean stop your meds, but it has a health analysis on it that picked up things that I didn't tell Kate about that it knew. And it was a skeleton thing. So I have what they call spondylolisthesis. It's a degenerative bone in my lower back. Oh. And it picked that sucker up like a structural bone thing. It picked it up.
Wow.
That's crazy. Wow. I love it. I think it's awesome. Go check out the replay. It's really cool. The replay is only till tonight though, because it was last week's workshop. So it ends today at midnight. So.
Well, and can I also say for Kate though, like she has the software, she has the application, and she has sessions. So you don't have to go buy the whole thing yourself. Go chat with Kate first to figure out if it's a right fit for you. She can give you a demonstration of it. Right? Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, you're doing great. I do all that.
Yes. And I wanted to give a shout out to Kate too, because she did a group energy healing session for our community that we're in together on Sunday. And it was phenomenal. It was exactly what I needed. And so like, it blows my mind. Like I said, every single time how you can be like right on about all the things, just like CT was saying. It's like, you don't know what's going on with us necessarily, but you don't have to. It works. So thank you so much for that.
I got to be mindful of the time. Do not let me stay on. I have my own thing to host at 5:30. But Heidi Heron did an NLP session at the very end of the night. So catch that replay, because we're talking about all this energy stuff. She was doing a subconscious and unconscious rewiring, repatterning. And the person, I won't say their name, but their person, you could see the flickering and the energy and the movement and the interaction of the energy field around her doing an unconscious process. So if that doesn't prove that we are made up of energy and energy healing is a possibility for us all, I have nothing more to say.
Yes. Heidi's workshop was phenomenal. Absolutely. Yeah. She and I have very similar backgrounds. I love learning from her. I thought she did an amazing job.
Okay, we've kind of gone all over the place. So if you are brand new, this is the very first time that you have seen a Fla-Mingle episode and you're like, what the hell are they talking about, these replays? First of all, you're probably watching this more than likely inside of the Women Entrepreneur Referral and Barter Network Helping Small Businesses Grow group. It's on my screen, CT. I cheated. I can never say it or remember it, but I got it this time because I cheated. Anyway, so you're watching this probably. You may or may not know that every single week we have a networking event that starts at 10 a.m. Central and goes all day long. Now, do we expect you to come all day long? No, that's ridiculous. Even the diehards are learning that they cannot do all day long, especially week after week. So it's designed for you to come and go, hop in and out as it suits your schedule for the day, right? So Kate had a session last week that is available in the replays, which this is how it works. You sign up for that week, or you get your monthly membership, and you get replays of everything that happened throughout the day for the whole next week, so that you can watch those whenever it works. So tomorrow is a brand new Wednesday, a new We Meet Wednesday day, and CT has a workshop, and I have a workshop. And CT, since you have to go, why don't you tell them about your workshop tomorrow?
Guys, you want to know? Okay, so my workshop is always now the AI playground. So I have the pleasure and the thrill of playing in AI world as my business. And what that means for you is I get to go and play and work out all the experiments and frustrations and bring you the end result. So these are two things that I've been playing with. I don't know which one I'm going to bring to the table tomorrow, but one of them is webinars. So recorded webinars. And so I have some, anyways, there's technology that allows you to do that. But what good is technology if you don't have the sales structure behind a webinar? So I am playing with our friend ChatGPT, taking 3 high-profile webinar sales structures, turning that into a template form, working with ChatGPT to automate, asking you as the end user a bunch of questions that you want. That will populate the sales funnel structure and produce the slides for you. So a little bit of automation, a little bit of AI, a little bit of user experience that I'm playing with. I don't know if I'll have that one available tomorrow, but that's one thing that I'm working on. The second thing is structuring your conversations so that you can do retrieval. So I don't know how many people have long ChatGPT conversations, and it's like you got to scroll back through to find what it is. Where was that goal that you finally got to, or that highlight? There's a way that you can tag information inside ChatGPT to quickly bring that up. How many ways do you think there is to tag ChatGPT? If you have your AI twin, you know of the brackets. For the people watching and you ladies here, how many ways do you think ChatGPT has to help you structure and organize your information for easy retrieval?
I have no clue.
No clue.
Less than 5, more than 50?
That's quite a range.
I mean, I would hope that it's less than 5, but because we're talking about AI, it seems like it would give itself more than 50. I don't really know the answer.
I'm going to go with the big numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. So the good news is you can even tag things by an emoji. So let's just have some fun inside ChatGPT, right? So I'm gonna be I don't know if it's tomorrow's session, like it depends, but there's at least 15 that you would want to use inside ChatGPT. But you know what's even crazier than that is I'm teaching ChatGPT to go into tag mode so that it automatically tags your conversation as you go through it. So you don't even have to think about it.
I can't wait for either of those things that you're currently working on. So what time is your session tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know. Noon, maybe? Noon East Coast time?
You know, I meant to have
I have the schedule up. Okay, so we want to run through the schedule. So tomorrow, we always start off with our connection kickoff. This is by far 11. I do East Coast time, so someone else can convert it to different time zones. We start at 11 a.m. East Coast time, and we always start with connection kickoff. That is our time to meet and greet and small masterminds with other entrepreneurs, women only, in this space. So sometimes you meet an old friend, sometimes you meet a new friend, but you definitely always get encouragement, feedback, and new ideas. Then speed networking happens all day long. Right after connection, we'll do CT's AI Playground. So come be surprised. We're experimenting with cutting edge AI tools and ways to use ChatGPT. Then our Kara is going to come in and teach us how to lose $100,000 in our business. Really what she's talking about is what are the business mistakes that will always cost you? And then how do we not do those? We have a little bit of roundtable. So roundtable is another time for you to come into our world and let everyone know, especially if you're new to this space, you definitely want to come to this session. It's at 2 p.m. East Coast time, because you come on screen just like the four of us are. You share who you are, what you do, and you get to share a best tip. You have a ready-made playground of hundreds of women that you can get in front of by attending just this one session. So do it. We also have Offer Showcase right after that. Offer Showcase is 90 seconds for your opportunity to pitch. A pitch can be your paid offer, your free offer, your book, a Facebook group, a coffee chat, market research. It can be whatever you want it to be. It's your time to offer. Do you want me to continue going? Okay.
Yes.
Because right after that, the only person in this space that ever talks about Black Friday and gets crazy about funnels is JKN, the funnel badass queen.
It's so weird for me to be in the middle of the day tomorrow, because usually I wrap up the day because it's a big party, but my kid has school stuff, so I have to go earlier in the day.
She's like,
So we'll just have a midday party.
Yes. So if you're used to JKN at the end of the evening, you want to make sure you get in the midday. Selling with soul. How to sell in a way that feels authentic and aligned and not sleazy.
Okay, can I tell you, Naya is incredible, and this is her first workshop, I believe.
Yes.
So this selling with soul. So you want to be there, like schedule time to be at this workshop. Naya Kete is incredible. She's like a vibe, as she describes herself. But she does like song healing trauma stuff. And I am actually in a community with her, with Jody, and the girl, I'm telling you, is next level. You just got to be there.
Yeah. Last week during Offer Showcase, I had maybe 5 minutes, and she happened to be the only person that I caught their pitch. I could not even begin to tell you what she was talking about, but she said like 3 words, and I instantly messaged her and was like, I know this is super last minute, but I have this panel during my summit tomorrow, and I feel like you need to be part of it. If you're available, please. And her immediate response to me was, F yes, I'm there. And it was the best last minute decision I made for that summit by far. She is a powerhouse. She is so amazing. So yeah, you definitely are going to want to make sure that you catch that or the replay.
Well, we want to support her for her first one. And also she is the queen of sisterhood. She knows how to bring communities together and build connections. So when she talks about selling with soul, that's what it's going to be, from the heart. We have Gabby returning with Insight Intensive. So it's capturing compelling testimonies. That doesn't even do justice to what it is that she talks about. Gabby is all about customer experience and your client retention. It's 10 times cheaper to retain a client than to find a new one. So she really talks about that customer journey and customer experience. So you want to be there for that. And Debbie is back for helping us uncover our money blocks. She does tapping, she does journaling, she does prompting. She has a whole bunch of modalities that she uses to really find out what's blocking you and move past it. And her focus tomorrow is going to be the money blocks. Okay, now I love this one. 4 easy steps to making faster intentional decisions. How to make up your mind. That's with Tara. Tara has such a beautiful, so what I love about Tara is she has her own self-discovery method. She is not your typical life coach. She has been on her journey, a couple of journeys in her lifetime herself, and she's adapted and created and molded a very unique self-discovery tool that is 1,000% her and unique. And she does a lot of it with brain dumping and journaling, identifying those automatic thoughts, and how to recognize it and change behavior. So you definitely want to be there for that. Then we've got the replays for the whole rest of the week.
Yeah. So, Kate, I'm going to put you on the spot. Which workshop are you most excited about tomorrow?
Well, I'm definitely excited about Naya's for sure. Selling with Soul. Not only because like I know her, but like I feel like it starts with sales. You have to sell something, and then from there, you know, that's how everything grows for your business. You got to make sales. So I'm very, very curious about what she's talking about. And then of course, I mean, with a heading like that with Kara, I mean, I certainly don't want to lose that much money.
Right?
So curious about that. Yes.
Kara and I were talking about that earlier, and she might pop in, but she had a meeting that she couldn't get out of.
Yeah.
But I always love Kara's workshops. Kara is a hoot. She makes me laugh all the time. And she teaches in such a way that it just clicks. It clicks quickly. And she always has a gajillion resources to make it easy for you to not do the thing that she's trying to teach you not to screw up. So,
Yep.
Right.
Kara's amazing too. Jody, what about you?
You know, I have to say I am also very excited about Naya's workshop because it is her very first one. So that I'm excited for. But then, you know, I always get excited when it comes to talking about the holidays. And so I'm really excited for yours, J-Can. I want to see this because I've just been around for the last couple months. And so I don't think I've heard you talk about Black Friday yet with these funnels. I know I'm a newbie, so I can't wait.
Oh my goodness. I have only been, I say it's new. I only started preaching about Black Friday last December. Literally coming out of my mouth the whole year, getting people in the mindset not to wait until the last minute. And I tell this story all the time because it was me. But how many times, if you have been in business for several years, you get 2 weeks outside of Black Friday and you start seeing all of the newspaper articles, all the emails, all of the Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday, and you're like, oh, Black Friday is in 2 weeks. I really need to put together my Black Friday deal. Friends, if you're like me and you waited until 2 weeks before to even think about it, I am willing to bet money that you did not convert like you thought you should have, because we're not planning well enough for Black Friday. So, yeah, I'm excited. It's going to actually be more of a Q&A because I know, even though I've been talking about it since December, that there are people still working on what their offer is. I hope that there will be some people who have started working on the landing page, maybe their email sequence. I don't know. We're going to see. But we have 8 weeks until Black Friday. So there's a lot of work to do to make sure that you convert at the level that you want to. All of the promoting, taking up space, marketing like you matter, all of the things. So I'm always excited to talk about Black Friday and funnels and all of the things. So it'll be fun. In the middle of the day. It'll be great.
You got this. Middle of the day, you can handle it.
I'm pretty excited about CT's workshop, though, because I love that she does all of the work and then tells me the best things, and then I can just implement it. When you did your session during the summit, my summit last week, I was watching between 2 different events, right? And I only caught the few minutes where you were talking about the image generator, and I immediately opened a new account and started playing with it, and it was so cool. So I always love to learn CT's best tips and what's new. Otherwise, I wouldn't have time to figure out what's out and cool and works well or what doesn't. So
Well,
those are
it's happening too fast. There's too many new apps. There's too many new AI. It's just happening too fast. So you're either in it doing it, or you're off the train. You're not even on the train. And Christian saying in the comments she wants to learn Midjourney. Midjourney and Dolly are by far the two best image generations out there, because Tara will tell you she created an image for her workshop last week and it had 3 arms in it. that was the AI technology a couple months ago, was that, it would give you 5 mouths, 3 arms, 15
I always have
toes.
3 arms.
Yeah. Or 5 heads.
Yeah, I'm really good with the Photoshop. So I got one image. I took some AI pictures and I loved it, but I had 3 arms. Like, no, I will make this work. And damn it, I did. And I use it all the time.
Well, not only has it progressed where the image is so good, but now the movie technology, creating your own movies from images, moving photos is happening now. So
yeah. I was on a webinar last night with a client who is right now what they're working on. They have several coaches and they are working on creating AI, we'll call it duplicates, that are translating all of their coaches, their movements and their mannerisms into multiple languages. So that was pretty cool. I have no desire to do any of that, but there's so much that you can do with AI.
You can clone yourself, ladies.
Yeah.
I don't recommend doing it.
No.
The safeguards are not in place, but you can do your own caricature. That's one of my upcoming workshops. Will be create your avatar. So it's not you being replicated like a deep fake, but it's being a character and voice, so that if you don't want to be up on camera, you can still create video content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is so fascinating. I have to say, I'm also very excited about your workshop, CT, because every single time you do a workshop, we get to learn something new, and it's changing all of the time and evolving. And so I think it's fantastic that you're just like, we just go up play in the AI playground every time we get to hang out with you.
Yeah. There's no structure. It's just like, what's new in AI this week?
Mm-hmm. And it works. And it's always fascinating. Okay, I know CT needs to bounce. Yeah. And Kate, didn't you say that you also were short on time? But what, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I could be putting words in your mouth. It's fine. Okay, CT, real quick, what are your final thoughts before you bounce to your meeting?
Look, I know I can confidently say this for every woman in We Meet Wednesdays. They have grown their referral network. They have significantly expanded their business. They have gained visibility. Like, I can say, whether you're a community leader or not, I can say that for Christian. I can say that for Christine. The people that show up on these We Meet Wednesday networking, they're growing their businesses while learning, while connecting, while making collaborations. It is the place to be on a Wednesday. If you're a solopreneur, if you're a small business owner, if you're a successful entrepreneur, it does not matter where you are in your entrepreneur journey, you will find somebody that can support you, help you, and see you succeed.
Love it. Done. Thank you, CT. Jody.
I completely agree. No matter where you are, this is absolutely the place to be for your business, because you are going to find those collaborations. You are going to find those referral partners. You're going to build relationships. Women network differently. It's all about building those relationships. And I know for me personally, Kate is the one who invited me to be here because we had made a connection. Mm-hmm. And so that's what it's about. So bring your bestie, right? Bring her along, tell your friends about it, tell them to come in and network with us. I personally, actually, Wednesdays used to be my busiest client days for my therapy clients. And I'm like okay, you're moving to Monday. We're going over here. Like, I'm making space in my schedule for this. And again, you do not have to be there the whole day. Not at all. But pick those things that you're going to pop into. Like for me, things like offer showcase, things like roundtable networking, doing some speed networking, meeting individual people, and then making sure that I go to those workshops that I can go to, and then you can watch the replay for the rest. So absolutely click that link, come and join us. You won't regret it.
Kate.
I would say if you're new, just pick something to do. Pick one thing and just try it, whether it's the speed networking or whether it's a workshop. We take it at your pace. So whether you're on screen or off screen, just pick something to be a part of. Pick one thing to just join. If it's an hour, speed network for an hour, or just pick a workshop, but join us. And if you've been around for a while, my final thought for you is pick something new. So if you haven't done speed networking for a while, jump into speed networking. If you're always in speed networking, start reaching out for coffee chats, or jump into a workshop. But try something new because there's a lot of ways in this space to connect. And so just to put it out there, I'm going to get better at connecting in the group chat, which I never do. So I'm going to put that out there as my new thing. So
I gotta go.
I have to say, bye, CT. Thank you. So for the new people, what I wanted to say is if it's your first time, it can and will be overwhelming because like Kate mentioned, there are so many places for you to go, so many different ways for you to connect with people. I'm sure that there are people in the Facebook group right now who will tell you that they went and they just watched. They never came on screen. They didn't interact in the chat. They only wanted to see what was what the first couple of weeks. And then they were like, okay, this is addictive. And they jumped in with both feet. That's okay. Don't be overwhelmed. Feel there's a welcome booth. So if you have questions, if tech also, the platform that we use, it's not weird when you have tech issues, right? It happens to everybody all the time, even the veterans. So don't hesitate to either go to the welcome booth, reach out to one of the leaders, ask questions. And then for people who have been around for a minute and are over the overwhelm, when you're ready to say, this is who I'm looking for, reach out to your veterans, the leaders, say, hey, who should I connect with? And we will more than happily point you in the direction of awesome people that you need to surround yourself with. So thank you so much, Kate and Jody, for hanging out. Thank you everybody who's watching in the chat, watching in the groups. If you're watching in the replay, let us know if you're coming tomorrow. Let us know if it's your first time so that we can be sure to look out for you and to welcome you tomorrow. So thank you so much. Everybody have a fantastic day and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
bye.